What's going on in that dressing room? What would you imagine's going on if that's the case? Are they talking behind the coach's back about what's going on?
I get the feeling that they think it's just a matter of time. And if the players think it's just a matter of time, then that means they will, well, I was going to say take the foot off the gas, but it hasn't been on the gas, has it? But it means they will be a little apathetic. Some will be disappointed because he's a nice guy. Some will think, OK, maybe we're going to get somebody in who's going to organise us here and who's going to give us a kick up the backside and we're going to start winning games, because they'll look around the dressing room and they'll go, we've got some good players in here. So this is not good news for the dressing room, because football players will take any excuse to try and shift the blame and take it easy. And that's what they'll do.
Jan, how much of the blame is on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Well, I think that everything will finally end up with the manager, but I think he is responsible for all results. But I think that when we have the broader analysis of Manchester United, it won't change a lot if Ole Gunnar goes, if you then doesn't have a philosophy how we go further. You see, after Sir Alex Ferguson, you went with a copy, you went from a one outside, then you went from a guy who wanted to win everything and they thought he will guarantee them a lot of trophies. Then you went for a pupil of Sir Alex Ferguson. Now you're going back to eventually, maybe if Conte comes in, another kind of philosophy going in there. And it's also, we know that. I mean, the players, they will look after themselves. You've seen also the last 24 hours that the PR teams of all players, they kind of do the social media thing. That is a normal 2021 kind of thing. We did it over one journalist maybe that we knew in one paper. So that is a bit differently as well. But it's also interesting for the Manchester United players, because the display they had at Old Trafford against Liverpool was an embarrassment. Of course, you can't sack a whole team, but these so-called world stars covering themselves behind Mammy's skirt is not very charming.
Mark, you talk about this, we talk about the players and the manager, but then above that, there's the board. Why did they extend his contract in the summer, and why was it such a long contract? Surely you have to ask some questions of them too.
Absolutely, and that was one of the big questions of the summer, because I think we said at the time that Thomas Tuchel and Pep Guardiola were both given 2-year extensions by Chelsea and Man City, and they just won the Champions League and the Premier League. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's won nothing, and he got a 3-year deal. I think it is a symptom of the club that the Glazers and Ed Woodward are, you know, that they're not as demanding and as driven as Roman Abramovich at Chelsea or Sheikh Mansour at Man City. That I don't think that Man United's owners and their hierarchy get up every morning wanting to win. I think they're happy to finish fourth, to see a bit of progression, and giving Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a new contract was almost like a nod to that, by saying that, you know, we don't mind not winning things as long as we're in the Champions League every year. That'll do for us. They haven't won a trophy now for 4 years, Man United. It'll be 5 by the time they actually get the chance to win one. They're in the Champions League. The sense to me is that the Glazers are happy to bobble along, and they don't want a guy who's going to come in and challenge things and rip things up and make them do things they don't want to do. So Solskjaer for them was the perfect coach. Inoffensive, mild, meek, made the team a little bit better, saved them money in the transfer market, brought young players through, but ultimately hasn't made them winners. You know, whenever United have had a big game, a must-win game, they haven't won it. It's just been one of those situations where the big games come along and they fail because they haven't got that winning mentality. And it comes from the top. Right from the outset, it's driven by the owners. And the owners at Man United aren't as driven as they are at other big clubs.
So if Antonio Conte comes in, Stevie, how good could this United side be? Would you actually be fearful, for Liverpool fans say, would they be wondering, OK, now they've got a manager like this?
Yeah, because they would become competitive. And they would become competitive not because they've got some stars, but because they'll be organised and they'll be driven. And they'll have a manager who will not accept anything other than their best at all times. And I'm not talking about just games. I'm talking about in training as well. Because you don't get to the levels of your Cities and Liverpools and Chelsea are right now if it's just once a week where you're at it. They're at it every single day. And I don't think Manchester United are at it every single day. So, yes, I agree with Augie. Upstairs, make it easy for Ole not to win cup finals and to come in second or just get in the Champions League. But unfortunately, I think Ole makes it easier for his players not to be at their very best every single day they're in that building.
Yeah, Robbo, do you think a coach like Conte could get the best out of a player like Paul Pogba?
He would demand. He would make sure that he got the best out of him. If he didn't get the best out of him, he wouldn't be in the team. It's like Jurgen Klopp when he went to Liverpool and bought players. And I remember this in a pre-season game. I was talking to one of their staff, and he was talking about Wijnaldum coming into Liverpool, and he won't play in the team until he understands the role he's got to play in closing the ball down. And we've had him for the pre-season. He hasn't done it properly, so he won't play for the first 3 months until we get him right and doing that sort of thing. Antonio Conte will do exactly that thing with those Manchester United players if he went in there. If you don't do what I'm asking you to do, you're going to be out the side. And that's why he falls out with people, but he also gets the best out of people.
Jan, do you think that Conte could fit at the helm of this Manchester United side?
Well, if you see the candidates around, I mean, you will probably go for Conte because he's a winner. He's a guarantee for you to win the game. But it's quite interesting. I would be back to that. Conte or not Conte, it's interesting if Manchester United got a target to win trophies, if they're going to go back to the times where they were guaranteed they're going to battle for trophies. This going roller coaster, going between managers, that could help you a bit. Conte comes in and then he'll be second, and then the next year everybody say, yeah, he was second, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but he's not good enough. So now we find someone else. So the club is not run properly at the moment. And if a club is run properly, you will also have the great appointments of manager that are going to have that philosophy. I don't see, okay, I can agree. Sometimes you don't see a philosophy at all on the pitch. But mind you, you don't see a philosophy from Manchester United except getting more followers on social media.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.